So yeah, just as just kind of another general recap, and I'm sure we're gonna go into more details. You guys, we picked up back at Growlhund Villa. You're in that kind of engagement. You, after a bit of kind of discussion between the group, you decide to give Urstel Floxen in exchange for being able to walk free and for information. Some of the information that was shared was that, let me actually pull that up so I can actually see that. The Stone of Galore is a ancient creature of some kind that was transformed into artifact that knows it. That creature inside the stone knows the location. House Growlhund had been bankrolling the Black Network and their operations, as well as acting as a hideout for them, including the plots to kidnap Rainier and to steal the stone from the spy that was in front of the manor. His wife had been frustrated by the Centurum's inability to get the artifact, so she had given the necklace, a necklace of fireballs to what he described as a secret wooden-like puppet servant to retrieve the stone. Got caught by the it caught the Centurum in the fireball by mistake, and thus, also Zam. He saw the wife with that servant shortly before they were split up in the chaos in the battle, but it appears to have left, or had to have left. You were able to negotiate that. And most of you returned back to the manor with Clive, but Celia, not wishing to waste a perfectly good opportunity with her disguise self spell active, decided to go and fulfill Cordelia's wish of getting some chocolate. Went to a bakery, fake bought a whole bunch of stuff, ended up running out and blowing the place, no, not blowing the place up, but setting it aflame. You were able to get away, duck into an alley, and as you were hiding, you heard a crash next to you, where you found a Nimblewright, fitting the description of the one that Nim had mentioned had gotten away. You saw it clutching a paper, were able to convince it to get into your bag of holding, and return home. When you got home, and kind of the group was discussing what to do with this, you saw a paper fall out that had a little bit of the crest of the Growlhunds, as well as an X marking a mausoleum in the City of the Dead marked Castellanter. Kimmy, or Nyla, I believe you had mentioned that you were keeping an eye on, what had been going on with Gale's treatment of Zam. Does that sound right?
Yes, so during your guys' exploration, she decided to stay back and take care of Zam with Gale, because she's like, I don't actually know you, and I don't know if I trust them to trust you, to trust with him, so I'm staying behind.
Yeah, you had seen about a half hour, or no, I guess probably more like 45 minutes after they had left. They had returned without Celia. They came up, the rest of the group, along with someone you don't recognize, had come up and checked in on Zam. Just for simplicity's sake, you didn't share too many words with this new figure. But they had returned downstairs, and if you choose to get involved, Gale had encouraged you to go and check in with your friends, and you are coming down as this paper just on the floor, and they are looking at that. So everybody is in this sort of parlor room. Don't touch the tokens other than yours.
Apologies, I didn't read. I was like, "What is this? Did I do this?"
That one. This token. This token. I'm just using as the nimble right because I didn't upload.
Ah, okay.
He's a little gear.
Nice.
I figured it was the
Perfect.
closest to being appropriate.
Yeah.
So for the rest of you,
All right. What do you reckon we do with
leave-
them? Just like in Shrek.
Yeah, it's just like laying on the floor because it tried to walk and its leg is not looking good.
Well, we were supposed to destroy it. Do you think we should put it out of its misery? It looks kind of sad.
I mean, do we want to get any info we can out of it first, or no?
Where did you find it?
In a dumpster.
Looking between the lot of you and hanging its head.
Are you able to talk? She will ask it.
Looks up at you for a moment and then shakes its head no.
Should we get a pen and paper?
Do you know how to write?
Let me actually roll for this.
Maybe if we
Yeah.
threaten it, it will give us information.
I mean, that's one method, but violence, maybe not just yet.
When you ask if it knows how to write, it kind of holds up two of its fingers like close together, like it's signifying a little bit.
Okay. Find some pen and paper.
I go to the desk that's super close and I give them pen and paper.
How convenient.
Am I
my
just
God.
imagining like
like
you're like
old
ripping
receipts.
pages out of a book?
If there
Well, it
is
could be
no
like
paper,
it could be it very easily could be tavern documents that are no longer needed.
Yeah, like old receipts
Ah.
with like beer
Like
sloshed
supply
on them.
orders or something. Yeah.
yeah, just random shit here.
Yeah.
You can write in my prayer book. No.
It immediately grabs it out of your hand and then just
And then I kill
dumps
it.
ink on it.
No,
Yeah,
but yes,
you
just
kill it.
random pieces of paper.
Clive, as you're kind of grabbing these pieces of paper, this figure that you don't recognize asks, "Do you all know what this is? I didn't see something like this, but I recognize that cloak."
Well, this is nimble, right? From the island.
Lantan.
She doesn't remember.
That's fair.
It's a bucket of ears.
We're just
But there's a temple that's interested in them.
Did you say, was there some payment involved? Not my business, of course, but
I'm sorry, who is he? I point directly.
Oh shit, that's
to his-
right.
Yeah, he's like.
I keep forgetting you guys are new.
Is he still drunk?
you didn't tell
He's
me
always
about
drunk.
them, Athronis.
You're right.
You didn't tell me tell them about me, Athronis.
Well, hey, no, they should ask. They're the ones who are new. You and me have been friends for years.
This is true.
Okay, so who the
God,
fuck
what do I
is he?
feel like this is a conversation I would have with Clive while high.
Like he's a friend of.
Yes.
We go way back.
And the
Heck
fact that we
yeah.
came from like a very bloody operation and murdered and that has nothing to do with nothing.
Wait,
Back from the streets of
Did we
Baldur's Gate,
actually
and see
murder
like
someone?
did you
Did
Same
murder
guys
someone?
actually murder someone?
a yeah,
We've all murdered people.
plenty of people.
Today?
I'm just
Oh.
about to ask the same question.
I thought it was just me.
Wait, what?
You killed
What?
somebody? Nice.
Okay, nope.
Okay,
Not,
so I
this is
think-
not.
For a fist
This
bump.
is not the day. This is not today. We're dealing with the bucket of bolts with the paper and pen, and then we will go into who did what today. Another day.
Thronis and I go way back to the cities of Baldur's Gate. Used to be a trio, but
But we
Kinda
don't
looking
talk
over
about
at
that
Celia.
anymore.
okay.
Oh, question. Because I mean, is your disguise self gone?
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
So then is the first time meeting
Oh,
you
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, no. You said Celia earlier, right? You
Yeah.
look different. Not that I'm complaining.
I hope
That was
different
compliment.
is okay. As it should be.
Is this gonna be a 3 thing? Like, is this gonna be the 3 like bucket of bolts? Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, two of my best friends have horns, so Drow isn't exactly out there.
Okay, not to bring her back up again, but she is technically half drow.
Yes. Even more so.
Anyways,
Oh, there's a past lover. Oh, Nyla, I'm sorry. For
That's-
this.
We're not talking about this anymore.
You didn't tell them about her either.
anyways, Celia will
Bucket of
go and
bolts.
take the pen and paper from Nyla. Here.
I gave it to the stupid thing that's not doing shit.
I can just imagine our Thronis from like behind Celia's back, just like cut like the head cutting gesture, like no.
This thing, I was probably like looking around for a writing surface.
The
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, it just kind of goes down, like, yeah, let's just use the floor. So, like, kind of, it gets even more prone to write on the floor. It's almost like down on its stomach now. Almost like like the schoolgirl, like, writing on her bed sort of thing. Except it's not, like, fluttering its feet in the air.
Oh, it can flutter its feet. That'd be cute.
It could
It
flutter
only has-
one leg.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, isn't his legs broken?
Yeah, one of them, it's not, like,
flailing.
off.
It's not actually, he's not trying to, it's just twitching.
Hmm.
Yeah, one of them, as kind of re-describing that, it's like busted at the knee, so it's almost like kind of bending the wrong way.
If I pull that off, would that be a problem?
Maybe.
If
Can
as
you put it back
if
on?
you say that out loud, it does like look at you like with like it doesn't its expression doesn't change, but it like cocks its head at you like in a weird way.
I don't notice. I don't know if I could put it on. But usually when people's legs are kind of broken, it's either you pull it off or you go to the priest to heal them.
Yeah, but
No.
this isn't a person, though.
So then we should take it off.
Let's
Yeah,
just leave it on for now.
Holds it after scratching on this piece of paper as you're like discussing like whether to pull off the leg. It asks. On the piece of paper it holds up, it shows. I'd rather not die. I don't know much other than I was helping the people that saved me. Please don't pull off my leg.
Poor
For
baby.
knowing how to write a little, we can
Oh yeah, I guess it does
Right
say a
about.
little.
No. He said
I
exactly that. His vocabulary is little for his folks.
You know what? I'll just change my answer to say yes, he knows how to write. I rolled for it, considering it's only been like around for like a month and a half.
Robots
No, a
are
month.
smart.
It's not a robot.
It looks like one.
Construct.
It's a gear.
The
What-
gear.
what-
It's made out of wood, isn't it?
It's also
Is he
in
made
the
out of wood?
NPCs channel. It's the most recent one. It doesn't have a name. It's a Nimblewright. It's not that huge, but it's a more simple design than Nim.
Okay, see, I wasn't sure that was what that was.
Wood.
I
Yeah.
just googled what a Nimblewright looked like, and I'm like, oh, I found one that has a hat.
Yeah, no, if you find what a Nimblewright looks like, because I'm pretty sure they were made for this adventure specifically, you're going to find Nim.
What is the difference between a Nimblewright and a robot? I feel like I should know this, but apparently I don't.
I don't either.
So, oh man, constructs in D&D are a broad term, similar to what like humanoids are. Humanoids describe humans, elves, dwarves, half-orcs, tieflings, all sorts of things. Construct describes a broad example of like what things are. Commonly, there's like Warforged, which can also vary a little bit. There's like golems. There's basically anything that's like made of inorganic material that generally includes like clockwork creations, and most of the time full-on robots don't exist in D&D or fantasy, but they would also fall under construct. It's more of a magically infused construct. Nimblewrights specifically, I'll say that you guys learned this at the temple. They are made of wood. They look broadly like puppets without strings, and they're typically made for a more artistic purpose.
Okay. Well, hi,
So we can
Rainbow.
threaten it with fire.
How about a little
You can-
fire scarecrow?
Kill it with fire. Yes, you can kill it with fire.
Cool.
Oh, hey, my specialty.
But he's so little. He's too
Nah,
cute
he's
to
just-
kill.
Are you talking about your cat or the Nimblewright?
Oh, sorry. the Nimblewright.
Sometimes
Wait, how
it can be hard
small
to
is
tell.
Nimblewright?
It's a little bit smaller, I'd say, than like your average person. Probably like
Is it smaller
5
than
foot
Cordelia?
6 or something. No, it is taller than Cordelia.
Ah, damn it.
Its proportions are similar to a human.
Okay, so who the hell? Who are you saving? You were helping somebody? What? You can write more. Write more. Give me more information.
It just scribbles down about what.
I actually really don't know. What is he? Why do we have him?
What were you tasked to do?
It pauses for a moment. Let's see, what would it ask back? I think it asks again, what do you mean?
You said that you were taken by someone and you were forced to help them. What did you do to help them?
It goes and starts scribbling actually for a while now. Probably enough that it like flips the page that it's using over and starts writing on the other side.
I'll go get a notepad.
After a little bit though, it does hold up. When I woke up, I was scared and confused. I ran from where I awoke across rooftops in a rainstorm. I fell onto a carriage. When they found me, they fixed me and put me back together again. I helped them around their home, and they started asking me to do other things too. they asked me to take a bag to a stone house and secure it away somewhere. I'm grateful for them, but I don't want to say much more. Or so I don't want to say much more.
Do you know the name of the people that took you in?
It thinks for a moment. It kind of like, actually, I think it actually does like scratch its head a little bit, like with the pen. And you see it right. The little ones called them Mama and Papa.
That could be any parents.
Clive actually kind of perks up and says, I don't necessarily think so. Like I mentioned before, I recognize some of the designs on that cloak. Those are the cloaks that the servants were given to wear at Growlhund Villa.
Oh.
So he's
Wonderful.
so he's trash from the villa.
Trash?
Trash. She found him in the garbage.
Did you go back to the villa and find them there?
No, it was a different dumpster.
Oh, okay.
He actually kind of pauses. I guess you saw the paper.
Yes.
As you say yes, it kind of hangs its head a little bit.
Was I not supposed to?
He actually writes, I'm not sure. She didn't give me enough time. There wasn't enough time for her to tell me. Are they safe?
So what were you doing that caused you to fall into the dumpster?
Returning. There was a snowbank. I lost my footing.
Returning from where?
He actually points at the paper. Actually, okay, I already said it.
So you went to the city of the dead?
Roll persuasion. And I will say I don't think this is something that any is.
12.
12. Let me
8 plus 4.
let me roll for something. Oh wow, that's about as even as it could be. Let's roll again. Okay. He nods his head, yes. I don't know why or what they had me do, but it seemed important.
Was that the stone house that you delivered that bag to?
He nods.
Okay, looks like we gotta go make a visit to the castle entrance.
What are you going to do with me? He writes.
We can leave him upstairs with Sam if he's not a threat. You're not a threat, are you?
He looks down at
Here's
his
the
leg.
thing. It's not so much that he's a threat. It's we already have a group of people who are looking for this guy and want him destroyed. I think was what the lady at the temple said.
They wanted me destroyed? He writes?
Yeah. The
Unfortunately,
priest
apparently
did.
the person who made you was not supposed to. For some reason, I don't know. I couldn't really know why.
Kind of hangs his head with that.
So then why not leave him upstairs? Nobody's visited Zam except for Gale.
He writes in that kind of page again. They wanted you to show them that I was dead.
I take his leg off.
Yeah, they just wanted. Oh God.
I think they
Options?
wanted
Are you-
but
Are you doing that like just?
No,
doing
no.
that right
She's
now?
just saying it. She's like crossed her arms. She's like, that's an option. Take his leg off. Put him upstairs. Take his leg off. We burn. Who you deal with fire, Celia? Just burn the ends of the leg and say the rest of it got burnt up.
Are we looking to keep him here then?
I know. Here's my question: what's the plan for him afterward?
He can work at the
is there
tavern.
something he wants to do?
I
Do
mean,
they
he is
have
kind of
grills?
cute.
What
Do
what does this thing want to do? Because I don't really want to make him do something if he's not up for it.
But first question should be: do you want to live? Because if not, that helps a lot.
He kind of pauses for a moment and then nods.
Okay, so then we just need to make sure he stays alive, and then after that, he can figure out what he wants to do then.
What do you want to do?
He kind of pauses for a moment with that question. And then it kind of reaches down and kind of grabs its legs, like the broken leg, and it actually starts pulling.
I'm helping him. I'm helping him 100%. He gets it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna give him advantage, because ripping his own leg off, he doesn't
I got
feel
strength.
pain in the same way. Okay, you go ahead and roll, because he rolled poorly.
That's fair. Strength check. 22.
22.
You know, when I asked this question, I meant like after, not with your leg, but okay.
Again, he can figure it out once we make sure he stays alive after the whole ordeal. And gone. Here we go.
This is the unfortunate thing of not being able to, do actions with its hands and speak at the same time effectively.
Is he screaming? I can't tell.
Yeah, it starts kind of grabbing at it and doesn't have a good angle. It starts like kind of wiggling it. It's kind of like a loose tooth. It's wiggling it, but
Yeah,
it's kind of coming free.
I'm going to just go in there, just end this quickly.
Nyla actually looks to have gotten it. You kind of step in, kind of tugging for a moment, and then you kind of brace its like the back half of its leg as you kind of. It just kind of it doesn't like come like ripping off. It's like one like screw sort of kind of broken came loose, and now you have the leg.
Cool.
It kind of takes a moment to kind of go and write something on this page now.
Are you hurt? Do you need healing?
After a moment, it kind of holds up this page again and shows if they are looking, if they want me dead, then show this as proof that I am, so they won't look for me anymore. And then kind of under that, it is written, I don't seem to feel pain in the same way that you people do.
So he's
Poor
fine.
baby.
I throw the leg to Celia.
Okay, be right back.
Thank you. I'm gonna bring. Do you guys still need him? I can carry him upstairs.
You can use it as a
Okay,
torch.
wait. Are we gonna
and
go?
then-
Are we gonna go turn? Like, are we gonna turn that leg in now, later, tomorrow?
No, I need to put some scorch marks on this thing, and I figured doing it inside our wooden tavern would not be the smartest idea.
Yeah,
Very
that's
true.
not.
There.
I mean, you do have an active fireplace pretty close by. I'm assuming you guys lit it,
Nope.
at least.
Mm-mm. This place got too much fire. Too many problems.
It's a stone fireplace. Fire is
Meant
allowed to
for
be in.
fire.
Nope. My fireplace is not lit.
Well, not necessarily yours if you're not in there, but you
No, it's
guys
like
are in
the
the common
lounge
area.
area.
Well, I'ma go blow on
No,
it
they-
real hard and say no. No,
Totally,
sorry.
they totally grouped up in your room when you weren't even here.
I didn't even realize there was one right behind Jonas and Cordelia. I just saw it now. Oh yeah. Nah. So do you guys still need him? I'll bring him upstairs.
No, I think you could take him upstairs.
Clever vivid. Cleaver,
You
Clivey.
pick him up and heave him over your shoulder. He's actually a little bit lighter than you would have expected.
Oh, I'm definitely
He is
carrying him
made of
bridal
wood.
stire.
Bridal
Like-
Stire?
Yes, stires.
Bridal
I just, like-
Stire.
I'm carrying him up and I'm talking to him. Be like, yeah, you did good. Good job. Again, if you hurt Sam, I will kill you. Stay quiet. Be good. He's sleeping.
Do not hurt him.
I will, I will find you and the people you care about and murder them.
I will find you and I will kill you.
So yeah, I'm gone for 2 minutes because I'm checking on Zam while I put this not robot, next to and away from said windows, if there are any.
A few moments after you leave, the rest of you hear Clive kind of look over at you, Othronus, and says, well, she seems fun. Cat shrug.
Got a great personality.
He kind of looks like he wants to say something at you saying she has a great personality, but he doesn't.
Okay.
Cordelia's the only one in my corner.
To share his thoughts were, he's like, saying that somebody has a great personality isn't always a sign that is, typically not always a great sign. I'm assuming if you're looking for an area with no windows, particularly one that has less space, or has more space and less people in it, it is actually a storage area up in the attic.
Is Gale still here?
Yeah, Gale is still here treating Zam.
Oh yeah, then no, I'll leave the robot with Gale.
You gonna leave him with Gale?
Yeah, Gale can have somebody to talk to because Zam's asleep.
Yeah, Gale walks in, and do you say anything to Gale?
New playmate. Bye.
Oh, another member of the menagerie. Oh, and she's gone. All right, then.
His name is Nimble. FYI. Okay, peace.
Nimble.
Or Nim. You can call him Nim. His name is Nim. Peace.
Secret of Nim.
You're giving him the same name as the other Nimble, right?
Yep.
Though I guess you have not met him.
Exactly. So I don't know. I'm being super creative right now.
Nim. All right. 2 Nims.
It's actually spelled with an H. So
So it's Hunim.
Nim.
the H is super silent.
Nim. Nim. Sorry.
Okay, let's not do that again.
No, that was less scale. That was more me.
But yeah, no, I come back downstairs
Him.
to see how this fire is coming along.
And we are awesome.
I guess, Celia, do you like exit the tavern? Do you duck into an alley to like light this on fire, or are you just like stepping outside and like roasting it?
I'm gonna duck into an alley because I feel like that would be better than stepping out into the recently fireballed street and
Might
lighting
give
into the
somebody
fire.
some PTSD.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it, let me let's see. Oh.
Oh.
The neighborhood
What?
goes
Oh
crazy.
god, I'm gonna get arrested, guys.
It was nice knowing you.
And let me roll something else now, just out of curiosity.
Here's the thing. You still just robbed the place a little bit ago, so the people would still be looking.
And no
something,
one knows
so you
that
might have
it's
just caught
me,
it.
though, so...
No, they don't know that's what you did. They find you burning something.
Catch you in the act.
It's completely unrelated, though.
Let me double check something. Kind of describe how you're going and like you ducked into an alley a little bit. How are you roasting this leg?
Hobo style, I'm gonna try and find a barrel or a bin of some sort. Gather up some debris, light it on fire.
Yeah, you find
And
Oscar the Grouch style garbage can.
Yeah, perfect.
Make sure no one's living inside.
Nope, I don't care.
Just roast them alive, whoever they are.
Listen.
Oh my god, the poor Chavo del Ocho.
You'll light the garbage can and like 5 kobolds jump out.
Oh no.
One of them is wearing like a Chavo signature hat and pants overall with a single strap.
Oh, that's so funny. I would laugh.
I mean, hell, let me roll for it. No.
No.
Darn.
No
Straight
kobolds.
no.
Darn.
No kobolds in this garbage can.
Darn.
You do
Let
see
me
the
find
other
a
garbage
different one. I'm
can
just
next
kidding.
to it start to sweat.
I will gather up debris inside that garbage can, light it on fire, and then use the leg as like a poker to
It's kind of like poking it in to kind of get some of the
get the
it burnt
char
a
on
little
it.
bit
Yep. Mhm.
charred.
But I still need it to look like a leg, so that way they know what I'm bringing to them.
Yeah. So as you're kind of like 2 minutes or so into this process, you're kind of like focused in on this. Actually, roll a perception check. I know your
Is it-
favorite roll.
What time of day is it outside? And is it sunny?
It is about midday, but it is actually pretty overcast. You actually do notice as well. It is nice to have this fire because it is actually decently cold outside at this point. You probably think it might be time to invest in some winter wear.
Pussy! Survive!
Survive?
That was actually
Oh,
a pretty
no.
good perception roll. That was a 22.
22.
Right?
Pretty good.
Don't let the cops get you!
actually are able to hear. Your like ear almost twitches a little bit as you hear boots kind of coming down. Sounds like perhaps like some this person's maybe wearing some metal. Coming. Looks like they're gonna pass right by this alleyway, coming into the alley. Not the alley you're in, but Troll Skull Alley.
Interesting.
So, is there anything you want to do in this kind of split-second moment?
Burn him down.
Fireball.
Don't have that quite yet. Unless
We
you
are
gave her
the
necklace.
demons in your head.
Don't tell me, guys. No, I think she's gonna not do anything. She's gonna wait and see if she can figure out who it is that's walking by.
Before doing anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to ready any sort of action?
It's
Or-
Rainier, and you burn him to a crisp. And we never have to worry about him getting kidnapped again.
Woo! Problem solved.
Give a man a fire and he'll be warm for an evening. Set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. All right. You kind of cautiously wait, kind of staring down the end of this alley where you hear this kind of marching coming from. And you see a uniformed individual kind of step by and kind of do a double take. You do recognize this as a city guard, kind of with a helmet that's kind of like hanging over his head. This figure does a double take and says, "Wait, what? What are you doing back there?"
Homeless people need to stay warm too, bitch.
Burning my trash.
You see him kind of like reach up for like his helmet, and you see him like lift up the visor as a face you recognize asks, "Celia?" As you see Frankie.
Frankie!
Oh man, I'm so sad I'm not there right now.
I rolled like a 17 for like who like like on a scale of like how good of like a person that showed up. I figured this would be an appropriate place for him to make his return.
Celia can't
What
help
are
but
you
smile.
doing with that leg?
Oh, this is a leg? I
You
just kind
do
of found it on the floor.
You do notice this is a mildly dark alley, and this is kind of somewhat silhouetted in the light of the fire. You probably realize that this might not necessarily initially register as a mannequin-looking leg. This kind of looks like a silhouette of an actual leg.
And that's
doing with
when
that leg?
she got arrested for murder.
Oh, well, I
This
just thought
time.
this was the piece of spare wood on the floor.
Left
Is
over
it?
from construction, you know.
Yeah, it's just wood.
And he kind of like starts walking kind of down into the alley to kind of like join you and like look at it. Any reaction?
No,
You hit him
it's gonna
with it.
show up. It's a wooden leg. I mean, it's. I guess it is a leg shaped, but I just thought it was just wood.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you now, since you've been doing this process, roll with emphasis. No bonus or anything. Just roll 2d20 and take the furthest away from 10. If they're both equidistant, roll again.
18.
18. Okay. This leg is not on fire as you point it towards him to show him. So it is heavily singed. You show him. That's strange. Where do you find a mannequin leg like this just laying around?
Celia shrugs her shoulders. It's crazy what you find in dumpsters these days.
Well,
I love
It
how
is-
open she is to being a dumpster diver.
is city regulation, don't burn your trash. We're gonna have to put this out. Oh, we got a lid right here. And he's gonna, unless you have any objections, he's about to like place a lid over this to kind of put the fire out.
Nah, she won't fight him. It's Frankie.
All right. And he kind of puts the lid over this, kind of smothering the flame for a few moments. After a few moments, he kind of like shakes his, like kind of takes the lid off to kind of check on it, kind of like puts the lid back on and then kind of leaves it there and like shakes his hand like it's got a little hot. Well, why? We do have trash disposal systems and guilds that can collect this. Why were you burning your trash?
She'll shrug her shoulders. Yeah, everything's fine. It just seemed more efficient this way, but I guess every city's different.
Is that some sort of Baldur's Gate thing?
Sure.
Oh, I see. Never been. Yeah, no, I should be fine. I mean, you know about, I mean, obviously you know about the whole fire. But there was another one this morning. Don't know what the whole deal there was, but people are a little on edge, so we definitely want to put a lid on this, so to say.
She chuckles lightly at his joke.
Well, I mean, everything going well?
Yeah, we are.
By that leg of yours?
I mean, this will make a good cane, I guess. We'll figure some other use out for this leg. But Arthronis is inside. Did you want to stop by for a bit, get a drink?
He gives kind of a weird look. He's like, yeah. Don't know if it's good. Like he's like, I don't know if that would make a good cane. Yeah, maybe if you like, you know, add bits on, like use it as ornament or something. Tempting, but I am still on the clock.
Oh, you work too hard, Frankie.
I just started the second shift. But definitely, when did you say your tavern was going to be open back up?
I'm going to tell them when our tavern's going to be open back up, because I totally know that.
The estimation was that, because the guild is actually currently working on that, so there are actually some people, less people than the past few days, but there are people working on kind of repairing the front wall of the tap room. At this point, it's probably like installing windows and the new door. So they're and kind of like the final ornamentation. They work pretty quick, actually. So you'd probably say, based off of guild estimates from brief conversations you've had with them, that you could probably could open back up tomorrow. If you want to stay closed beyond that, that's up to you guys.
Well, guild should be ready tomorrow, but we'll see when we restock and have everything ready, so keep an ear out.
Will do. Yeah, definitely will do. Probably will get a couple of mates around and bring them around, you know, commemorate the new opening.
Oh, absolutely. It'll be a party.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, Frankie, I won't keep you too long. You have a very important job to do. Keeping the city safe and all that.
Oh, you flatter me. Well, you know where to find us if you need us. Have a pleasant day.
Celia will just wave.
Yeah. And like as he's like kind of waving you off, like as he's kind of like turning the corner around the alley, he says, "Oh, and don't be careful with any fires around. Yeah, be careful with those."
I always am.
Without a care in the world.
She'll walk back inside.
Yeah, you look in. It looked like you got a You could go crispier, but you also don't want to oversell it.
Yeah. Like I said, I want them to know what this is. So as long as it has some of the burn marks, a bit of charring, we're good.
Yeah, it's got a good amount of charring and ash while still definitely being recognizable. All right, so you return back in, and I'll say that this is a little bit after Nyla would have gotten back. So, would you have shared anything? I mean, we can hop back in. Actually, Othranus, Cordelia, is there anything the two of you wish to discuss while two of your compatriots are out?
I mean, if
Cordelia
there's
would
any
just
questions
twiddle.
you had about what's happened.
Go for it. Sorry.
No, I was asking you if you had any questions about Clive.
Yeah, where did you meet him? How do you know him?
One of the oldest friends I have.
Oh,
Yeah, we go way back.
well, ain't that cute?
Yeah, I guess I let slip we used to be a trio, but duos work good. You guys got your own thing going on, it looks like.
You know,
But what happened to the
just
third
don't-
one?
we don't, and I just look around really quickly to make sure Celia's not back. So, because I realize I haven't told anyone else about this except the people involved. Celia, Clive, and our other party may have met before under less pleasant circumstances.
We did?
You remember that
guess you
last
mentioned
job
something.
at
Yeah,
back at Boulder Street?
went south.
There's
Just
apparently
outside.
on the other side of that.
What was the name? Something with a G. Snooty noble guy with a G name.
Yeah, whatever his name was.
Tashi? Don't know. But
Not have been a very
yeah,
good
no-
friend then.
Oh no, he was I wouldn't say friend, more employer.
Oh,
Only for the job. Didn't go well. So there's that.
ah,
We're holding off to, looking at, guard duty to make sure nobody got in, because apparently there had been a tip that somebody was getting, thinking about getting handsy with his stuff, and well, somebody got handsy with his stuff.
ah.
Got a few of them. They were, I think they were drow in disguise. Oh, I think I see where this is going. Most of them got away, but yeah, no, that job could have gone better.
Yeah. So that's, again, that's probably best not to bring that up, and not mentioning our former third party to Celia.
Oh, why
Yeah.
wouldn't she want to know?
They have met. We actually met her again. Remember that party we had that we were invited to by our
Oh,
dear
yeah.
friend?
Oh, so you
Yeah.
met them.
Yeah. During her last little. I have no idea if she might have done something else before that. Again, apparently she staged some hubbub down at one of the gates that caused the more, if I'm remembering correctly, caused a distraction. So a lot of the heavier hitters left the party to investigate, and she was able to spring with a few of her people there. Apparently they were disguised and looking in the kitchens. trying to, I guess, rob everybody or look for something. Don't remember what exactly it is they were doing, but it turned into a fight, and yeah.
I had heard something had gone on during. That was a High Harvesttide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd heard something had happened. Yeah, I saw her earlier that night. She didn't give me any details. That was the last time I saw her, actually. I think during that job back in Baldur's Gate, we were assigned to the gates, but she was assigned to the innards of the house. From what I
Yeah.
heard, she was able to apprehend one of those spies, and that's how she was able to rise through the ranks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see why she's not that fond of her.
Not a fan. I'm continuously just looking around over my shoulder just to make sure we're not being eavesdropped, because I can just imagine Celia like behind a corner or something, just taking notes, just waiting for us to accidentally spill where to find her. It's like, and there's my next arson target.
Yeah, we're probably getting close to when she'd come back in, but not quite there yet. Actually, I'd say probably around this time is when Nyla would come back. Down the stairs.
So yeah, he's upstairs with Gail. Is she back with the
Yeah.
leg yet?
Nope.
Don't know. It's taking her a bit, but so this place, yeah, no. When I stopped by before, this place was still under repair, and I guess it's under more disrepair. But it looks good. Looks good.
Ain't like the glory days of 2 days ago. But it'll
I appreciate you guys
Literally
putting
2
me
days
up.
ago.
Oh, it's no problem. You sure you got everything, huh?
I know how to travel light. I'll probably run off to a safe house to get some supplies, but I think that, what you got here, I am more than thankful for.
Oh, pshaw, it ain't nothing.
Shall probably go and check on my men as well. Make sure they get taken care of.
Of course.
I mean that in the taken care
if
of, not the taken care of sense.
No, I get that. Like, it's take care of them, not take care
Is that
of
a
them.
murder joke?
Take
Are
care
we
of
still
them, not
talking
kill
about-
them.
Oh, thank God. I can't pretend to not hear so many things about murder in a day.
Fair enough.
How bad of a people do you think we are?
I don't know anymore.
Listen, we're not
We haven't changed at all.
we're not psychos or anything.
I look
I'm not.
straight.
I know
I
about
don't
her, and
know.
he points towards Cordelia.
I'm like looking at Athronis and Cordelia, and I'm like, yeah, sure, you're not psychos.
Hey, I will have you know that during today's negotiation /fight /wrestling brawl, I negotiated with a person and saved like this one husband dude and brought him back to his family. I may have had to wrestle /beat another guy to do it, but that was not. I forget my point, but I'm not a violent psychopath.
My question is, was this before or after you were drinking?
This is probably around the time that Celia's coming in.
I don't think there is a before or after his drinking.
There's just the drinking, and that has
Yeah.
nothing to do with everything.
I see. That was a dumb question on my part. My apologies.
You're forgiven. Orthronus, I met a friend.
Oh, who?
Remember Frankie?
And he just smiles. Yeah, Frankie, what's up?
I tried to get him to come and get a drink, but he said he was too busy working.
Oh,
I have our leg, by the
maybe
way.
next time.
I mean, he is a
nice
guard
whiskey.
on duty.
That didn't stop him last time.
I know, right? He was on.
There is a difference between
Yeah.
sneaking a drink in an alley and going into a bar.
Okay.
During the day. Hey, we could have been asking for help.
That is true. We were recently attacked.
Exactly.
Now I'm just imagining, like, you call him inside, like, and you, like, start giving him a report of what happened. As you're pouring him a drink, and, like, he just absentmindedly starts drinking it.
Yeah, so this is what happened. We saw, and I imagine we're telling this from the third person point of view. We saw 3 nondescript individuals enter a house, and there was a loud sound of fighting, visible, like some odd things crashing and such from the windows. And then they left said house, and there's probably definitely something happened.
Oh.
Accurate description. Wonderful.
I'm not going to incriminate us.
So
I'm not that drunk yet.
Okay.
Yet.
I believe we covered this in a previous session. My alcohol levels is I'm either Ron Swanson or I'm Andy, depending on how drunk I am.
I believe this.
So should we go turn in this leg?
It sounds so
I
weird.
mean, yeah, if you guys want to.
Well, hold up. Question. How badly do they need to know that he's been caught or killed? Because if it can wait...
Mention you had a lead? Don't you want to hunt it down?
I guess we could.
I was like, my suggestion is keep the leg in case we need a distraction of some sort to take the heat off of your tavern for now. Let them think he's alive somewhere else. Why would they think he's here? We just have a burnt leg.
You could also turn that in at, any convenient time. Because they're not necessarily expecting you to, this to be your, like, main priority. Or that you turn in like, you have 24 hours. If that were true, your time would have already been up.
Sure, it happened more than a day.
We're not getting stuck on a singular day. We might get stuck on today. Who knows?
We might. We're midway.
It's probably about, like, 11:30.
We'll be fine, guys. Probably.
So then, do we go... Where do you guys want to go next?
Well, let's check leads.
Wait, what happened at the house that you guys went to? I'm assuming nothing came out of it except for this lead you guys are talking about?
Who wants to tell the story?
We went in, there was dead bodies everywhere. Saved the family. And got Clive.
Okay, sure.
There was, also, there was Zentrum and stuff there, but it's not a big deal. He leans over to Athronis and says, "She can be trusted, right?"
And I just lean back into it and was like, of course, just remember to code everything so she's not, she's terrible.
He gives you a wink.
You said... Nope, not my priority right now. You are not my
Age
case.
whispered, don't worry about it.
Yep, Did you find a clue as to who the hell hurt Sam?
You guys have all the pieces. I don't want to put it together for you.
Should we go talk to the Castellanters? Like, y'all, have you been up to anything suspicious lately?
I mean,
Hey,
why not?
Are you suspicious? Please tell us the true answer.
Or, as the kids say, sus.
So, castle lantern or that piece of paper that fell out of Nim's pocket?
Well, there is what seems to be a marked building in the City of the Dead with Castellanter written next to it.
Kill two birds, one stone. It's dead. It's castle lantern.
Literally an X on a map, guys.
Yeah, but do we trust it?
We're making this. We're making this more complicated because we're just that paranoid.
Maybe we can go first speak to the castle lanterns to see if they're okay with us defacing, their mausoleum.
Well, I don't know if it's a cemetery. Because it's a big old area.
Well, yeah, fair. Very fair. Very true.
Let's just go. Let's see what happens.
Big if true.
What's the worst that could happen?
Let's wing it.
Are we going to the castle lanterns or the dead castle lantern?
The place on the map.
I mean, it's a graveyard, isn't it?
So the dead one.
Yeah.
The City of the Dead or the Castellanter's home.
The City of the Dead.
This is when we play the song, The Court of Miracles from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes.
I could see
Copyright infringement.
For the win.
It's not even the song playing that does it, it's just invoking the name.
That's how we get canceled.
Darn.
Of course. Alright, let's go back to Waterdeep City map.
So, why is it that we're following this clue? Why do you believe this is a lead? Why don't we just go kill the cast lanterns?
And you were talking about them being homicidal.
Well, they
high-profile kill.
I don't know about kill. They may have some connection with Cordelia's father, and I don't know how well that would be.
We can talk to the city guard.
No.
Plant the leg on them.
I'd like
Tell them they did.
Avoid the city guard as much as possible.
Are you still in the tavern at this point?
Why are you avoiding the city
I feel like
guard?
we're having this conversation as we're walking.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then.
We're
200% walking. Walking and talking.
Clive stayed back then.
Is he staying with us? With you guys?
With us? He's your neighbor.
Yeah, I had mentioned something like when Nyla came back. I guess you didn't register that.
Wait. You guys kept my room?
Yeah.
I didn't know what I would find if I went in there.
Better clothes, that's for sure, hon. But,
Oh.
Guys, why?
But why?
Because we love you.
We weren't using it for anything else.
Nah, love is better.
I like the short one. I don't know if I ever told you that, but I like you a lot better.
Thank you.
All right. So you guys are heading to the marked building in the City of the Dead?
Yes.
Si, mon capitaine.
All right.
Is it called Waterdeep City or just Waterdeep?
Waterdeep.
Okay, because I was going to be like a city within a city. Interesting.
All right. Let me I pulled you guys over to the City of the Dead, and let me bring that forward. So marked the Castellanter Mausoleum. It takes a little bit of doing, but with the map, you're able to find that pretty easily. And actually, while I'm here, while I'm looking at this, switch the map. We have another one. You've actually noticed. Actually, while you're on the way, you notice the storm is beginning to pick up a bit more. You actually kind of see. There's a young kid, a young boy who is selling broadsheets, which are basically the fantasy version of newspapers. And you see like the wind picks up and it actually kind of blows some of his supply out of his hands, and he kind of goes chasing down the street after that. So you guys are pretty chilled at the moment. Did you bring any cold weather supplies with you, or are you kind of roughing it without it?
I have a good question.
Doing without.
Because
Yeah.
Nyla's been doing the city watch the last few days, would she have winter clothes?
I don't know if you have that on you,
haven't-
but you actually also did get a coat
The
that was
cloak,
gifted to you
yes.
from Rainier.
Yeah, it was more stolen, but yeah, we'll say gifted.
Oh, you did actually give it to you.
Sure.
Hey, a stolen item is an item you gift yourself.
I like the way he thinks when he's not drunk.
Listen, if the cops aren't around, anything's legal.
Agreed.
So you have some cold weather supplies. Did anybody else grab some or have some with them?
Nope.
I don't think so.
All right. You all are probably in something a bit more warm, but you not like full on cold weather gear.
Yeah.
So you're pretty chilled at the moment as you're kind of getting into the city of the dead. Yeah, you know. Here, let me find it. Get the description up for it. There we go. So this is it's a public park in this. Actually, everybody roll history, just to see what you guys know.
History. I'm gonna use my Kimmy dice. See if
Ah,
it fails me or not.
Totally won't backfire on us at all.
History.
I am useless. I rolled a
And-
natural 1.
I got an 18!
Oh, nice.
What? Now
Which
I'm
actually
smart
makes
all of a
sense.
sudden.
Actually, that
I
makes
got
sense.
an 18 as well on Kimmy's
right.
dice. Thank you, Kimmy.
Woo!
And what
Okay,
do you
that's-
get, Cordelia?
That's a base 14 minus 1, 13.
You and I
Pretty
both
good.
with the negatives.
Yeah. So
Oh, I'm so digging the aesthetic of this map right now. Winter graves, heck yeah.
yeah, Celia,
We're totally
you,
not going to get jumped by zombies.
you have never been here and you have no idea what this place is. You see your City of the Dead. Oh, so Zombieland. Okay, fun.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, you when you kind of enter, you do see that it's kind of dotted with mausoleums, and it's kind of a dreary looking place, particularly here in the winter.
She feels
But-
at home.
Rude?
Am I
But is
wrong
it
though? Am I
untrue?
wrong?
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of you have Cordelia, I don't think you've actually been here, but you did hear a couple of things about this place. Less in a grand adventure sort of way from Theo, but more in a, it's a nice place. Where he actually laid to rest a few of his friends from the adventure that he had gone on before.
Oh, do I Ooh, maybe I'll recognize the name. Pour one out for the homies. Nyla
and Othronis, you both also have recognized this place. You've actually been here before. Nyla, you
Oh, boy.
know your family actually has a mausoleum here.
I'm glad I remembered that. Oh shit.
In a different part of the
Like in
a
the
different
nice
part of
part. The nice part. We're not in these cheap dugouts.
You're actually in the nice part. It's in a different part.
Okay, bitch.
All right, the nicer part.
And then Othronus, you've actually met here. Both of you recognize this. This is a public park alongside, cemetery. So it's kind of multifaceted.
That seems safe.
You do know that there are walls around, and it is locked up during the night to make sure that no would-be necromancers get in. Othronus, you've been here a number of times to meet contacts, for instance, or for various jobs.
That
This
aren't
may or may not be
illegal.
the ideal place to get high.
No, it is not. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's why. Sorry, I'm checking some stuff. Actually, as you're traveling through, because you actually probably there's a gate nearby. This kind of gate on the left-hand side, that's part of the wall. But you kind of enter through the north entrance. And you actually pass by. There's a number of statues kind of dotting the landscape as well. Trees are barren, but you see a number of statues. One actually you pass by that Cordelia you recognize as kind of a monument to let's see. You actually sorry, I'm checking something. It's a kind of a larger statue that's actually built into a fountain. It depicts a circle of men and women striking down various monsters, but you also see a few dragon cultists, it looks like. Kind of standing above them, kind of in victory. And you actually see the wounds gush water.
That is
So
metal
creative.
AF.
You pass by that. You actually pass by closer to your destination. You find sorry, I'm pulling it back up. A statue made of marble, tall, and it depicts a bearded and robed wizard standing atop kind of these rounded stone steps and facing west towards the skyline of Waterdeep. Hand outstretched, kind of in recognition, and a big, broad smile on his face.
Nice.
You guys, if you may, you can roll a history check.
Nah.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
probably, Celia, that's probably gonna
Nope.
be a no, since you've never, ever, ever been here.
Kimmy,
nobody
you
rolls?
guys have failed me again.
I'm getting a feeling that I'm going to be very useless when things get important because I just rolled another 18.
5.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not
Nice.
rolling. My character's like, I know my parents, grandparents, or somebody I know lives here. Outside, or is dead here. Outside of that, I don't give a fuck.
She did not pay attention in her history classes.
What's a history? If it ain't about my family, I did not pay attention.
I don't think you paid attention to the stuff that was about your family.
Don't tell her that.
Sorry, I'm just checking some stuff. You actually, so you said Othronus, you got an 18. Did Cordelia, did you roll?
Yeah, 5.
I'm sorry, boo boo.
Okay, yeah. It's a nice figure. You're certain it's somebody very important. Well, Thronis, you recognize this as somebody who would be very important. Probably because you've seen a few other statues dotted around the city. You recognize this
Again, right?
as, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. A Garon. Yeah, no, it's a Garon. A wizard and the first open lord of Waterdeep. So, very important figure in these cities. With an 18 as well, you recognize that he shares a name with the Dragon Ward. He was the one that made it. You see in his non-outstretched hand this staff, adorned actually with a dragon shape on top of it.
Ooh.
I just whisper something to him, to the statue.
I am definitely looking at Celia
Oh.
the entire time he's talking to the statue.
It's not the first time I've seen this, so she looks not. She doesn't look too concerned.
What do you whisper, or are you gonna message me?
Nah, just whisper it out loud. One day I'm gonna break it. You watch me.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think you kind of take this moment of recognition. You all kind of share a few looks, perhaps, and get back onto the page. Back over to this section. So you make your way, and I'll actually bring you guys back onto the map. Yep. It keeps on making Cordelia big whenever we put her on a new map. Maybe it's the resolution of
It represents by personality, not
I was
by
just
physical
about to-
stature.
I was just about to say.
Being a giant. Giant the whole time.
That could be it. You make your way in front of this building here. Let me find the description. You see this kind of tall. Let me actually look this up. Get the description. You see like a good 15 feet, like adorned entrance, decorative door, with the symbol of the Castellanters adorned on it, and in big bold letters, Castellanter engraved above its entrance. Sorry. You kind of look to this door, and you do see it does have a handle, as well as what appears to be a inbuilt lock mechanism. Everybody roll an investigation check.
Ooh. Sorry, Kimmy, I'm switching to my other d20.
Girl, do you.
Man.
Do you.
See, why do I feel like this was an important investigation check? Because I got a 3. So 5.
18.
I got
18?
an 8. I'm like, I should just break it.
And Cordelia, what'd you get?
10.
10. Yeah. Well, Celia, you do kind of, as you're all looking over this, you notice smears of dirt on the door, strangely, kind of around the base of this. It looks as though it has been opened recently.
Huh. I will point that out. That's odd, right?
So, does that mean we're on the right track?
That
Does
means
mean
we're not the
there's-
first breaking and entering.
Does that mean there's someone in there?
I'm gonna have to fight somebody.
Should we just go in?
Let's wing it.
I'm gonna scream.
Are you gonna try going
No. Yes. But sneaky.
in? Okay. As you kind of creep towards the door and begin to pull it open, you realize it is locked. It is not open.
I'm looking at Celia like, bitch, you just said it was open.
I said someone went in there.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if we just have the stenographer read it back, I believe she said it looked like it's been opened recently.
Look,
Been
that
opened
doesn't matter
recently.
anymore.
That doesn't
Somebody
mean that
needs
it's
to open
unlocked.
it, or I will break it.
Anyone know how
Let's
to
see,
pick a lock?
Use your rippling strong arms.
I totally know how to do that, yeah. We really should have brought Clive.
So I'm breaking it.
If you want, I was gonna say, what if we just, knocked politely?
Sure, why
I mean,
not?
that's not the worst thing we've done.
You know what? Better than property damage. I'm okay with
No one can say we didn't try, and then if push comes to shove, either me or Celia will just break that.
I can try to pick a lock. I've never done it before, but let's knock first.
Okay,
Alright,
who's
who wants to
going?
do the honors?
We all just play rock, paper, scissors right now. We were all roll a
Alright,
d4.
everybody on
Whoever
three.
gets the lowest.
Alright, who's ready?
1, 2.
Rock, paper, scissors,
Celia knocks.
shoot. I rolled a 2,
I rolled a 2 as well.
Gosh.
and Celia just rolled her fist on that door.
I sure did.
Rock.
Like she did
as
like
she hits
1,
the door.
2, and she swings back for the last one and just hits the door instead.
That was planned. That's what you wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, you knock on this door. You have knocked on this door. Nothing appears to have happened.
Okay, I'm gonna try to break a lock, and then if not, we're breaking it.
Okay, once she tries to pick the lock, if it doesn't work, I'm going to very gently and, I'm basically going to wait for her to, either if she fails, I'm going to do a running jump and just kick it in.
I mean, as
Yeah.
our muscly man, it makes sense.
Just, you all do, you don't have high passive perceptions, but with it, you do realize this is a public park.
Oh yeah. So
But it's really cold out right now, so how many people are actually out?
There are less people, but there are people still.
Yeah. And if they call somebody,
You-
they are free to do so.
I think you may be able to. It may be potential. You may potentially be able to do something sneakily, but drop kicking the door, you cannot stealth check that.
can I try to do?
I
Can
mean-
I try to just break
Yes.
this lock now? This one, freaking give me something sharp.
I'm going to fire on the opposite side of the park.
Oh, somebody should start a fire on the other side, Celia.
Oh,
Yeah,
someone
like,
should
what if I
start a
distract
fire on the
people
other side of the park?
By, setting something on fire on the other side of the park. So while they're looking at that, we kick in the door.
Distraction.
That's
I
if we
can
can't get the door
definitely do
unlocked.
Hey,
I'm
check
just saying,
somebody.
what if by accident somebody
I'm
just,
also-
happens to combust in the flames?
For the sake of easing this, I'm also going to say that I'm going to go with some Baldur's Gate rules that you can use sleight of hand in place of proficiency with thieves' tools.
Hells yeah, then I want to do it. But I don't really.
Go for it.
I only have a +3. I don't know why I got excited.
My sleight of
Optimism.
hand is I'm actually proficient in sleight of hand.
to open it.
No, it's fine. You can do it.
No, you knocked.
I want to
No.
She
I
doesn't
want
want to steal your
see
glory.
you fail, is what
Exactly.
she said.
That's, you know what, fine. I'm gonna do it, and if I get it open, you owe me an apology.
Nope.
If
You
get
can
it
think that all you want.
open,
I know where
it's
you
good.
live.
I know where you live, in a threatening voice.
Yeah, right
Alright,
next to
so-
me. And I remember I don't go to sleep as much as you do.
Oh, bitch! I got a nat 20.
on is this like sleight of
Sleight of
check, or is
hand.
this-
Just let
Okay.
a hand check.
what are you using as a tool here?
If nobody offered me such items, like a pick, I'm use.
I was gonna offer you just a knife.
Oh yeah, I use the knife then, because I just realized none of my items are. I've got a battle axe, people.
Wait a minute. Did she just shove the knife in the keyhole and it just works?
Yep.
I will say, even with a nat 20, Othronus, you offer her this knife, and she just kind of jiggles it in this lock. It is a decently
Cold.
large lock, so you're able to fit this in here to begin with. But you roll a stealth check as well, as you may be trying to hide this from other people's view.
Wait, do I get like assistant or advantage because there are people blocking the view? People around.
Are you all specifically blocking the view?
Yes. Question:
You
Is there
can.
like a random piece of shrubbery like within 60 feet of me?
It's a dead tree.
Oh no, not again.
There are several
What?
dead trees around
Orthronus'
you.
other bush.
I got a 21.
Are we sure? Because things can randomly start setting themselves on fire.
21.
Is that on the stealth check?
That was on stealth.
Okay, that's nice, actually.
I know, and I have it as a disadvantage. Wait, does that mean I have to roll twice? But I'm not like
I'd
sneaky.
say for
sneaky.
this specifically, since it's not that, I think that's a
not walking.
conditional advantage. I think in this case, you don't need to roll that with disadvantage.
Oh, thank God.
That's specifically I'd say on checks that require hearing. And you're not moving around enough for your armor to inhibit be making a whole ton of noise.
Wow.
So yeah, you shimmy this and wiggle it around. It takes like 4.5 minutes of just kind of standing here, jiggling this around. But somehow in this kind of like large lock, you're able to jam it in. The lock-picking lawyer would be proud.
Nyla has the cockiest fucking grin, and she's just bearing it over at Celia.
Slow clap.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting that to be the solution.
Did you want us to burn some trees down on the other side of the park?
Cause I will.
I thought Celia had knock.
Did she? Do you have
Oh,
knock?
you don't?
Nope.
Okay, because I was gonna be like, you actually just physically knock. You didn't use the spell.
I thought I had given that to you on a spell scroll. I guess I hadn't. Sorry.
Nope.
Well,
I also
you know
thought
what?
that somebody had proficiency with thieves too.
No rogues in this party.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Actually, the only person I think who would have that is, it would be Clive, because he'd be like the lockpicky one.
Oh yeah, no,
He's
he
the
has
rogue of our old party.
thieves tools proficiency.
The party that we do
Also-
not talk about.
Another acceptable solution that I would have gone with is Cordelia using her Tinker's tools in place of thieves tools. Because I think you get
Ooh,
some of
yes,
that with
right.
Gunslinger.
I was very tempted.
Yeah,
I
'cause
have that.
because you got to fix your own guns and stuff, so you have those tools.
Ooh.
Well, I have Smith's tools.
Yeah, Smith's tools.
That also.
Which
Yeah.
would be similar. It would have been.
I mean, technically, couldn't you make a
just fine.
pair of like thieves' tools with Smith's tools?
Technically, I guess that's up for debate, but anyway, you got in. That's what
With
counts.
magic! AKA me. AKA God
With
loves me. AKA
magic dagger.
bite it.
Why don't you go ahead and
Dagger,
keep
dagger.
that dagger?
Really?
That.
Wait.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
that's why it's not working.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. And this is what I was kind of referring to earlier. I have taken the top off of the map, and there's a second map underneath, but without the roof of this building.
That's nice.
Ooh. Cobwebs
All right.
and crypts.
Yeah, you are able to open up this door and look inside. Are you all heading inside, or are
Yes.
you kind of lingering
I'm holding
in the
the door
doorway?
for people. After you guys.
I'm waiting to see. Has anyone noticed what we've done?
Not yet. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh, okay, my Elberry rodeo crashed for a moment, I guess. Yeah, nobody's noticed yet, but you get the idea that if you linger, people might begin to notice.
I pop in real quick and I observe the situation. Is it dark? Can I see?
Let me actually take a look at this.
How many dead people are inside?
How many indeed?
And how many of them are still moving?
I just want this to be the scene from the D&D movie with the where they're opening
Yes!
up all the graves.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Quick question. You guys know whose like actual grave site this is, right?
Candle something?
You see, inscribed, I guess would be the word, on the floor in a large sort of symbol is the symbol of the Castellanters. I don't have that up right now, but I'll try sharing that between sessions. And you see 4 coffins just in this immediate area, as well as stairs leading down deeper into a crypt, it seems. And you also do notice more muddy footprints crisscrossing around this area and leading down.
Alright, I guess you go down the stairs.
Ooh.
Does it look like anything's been moved up here?
It does look as though. It does look as though some of the dust that had been settled has been kind of swept away from some of these coffins and some of this area. And yeah, there's definitely footprints around, but it doesn't look like anything of note has been moved. There are some small windows up on over here, here, and here that are letting light into this area. And it does look like there is no light source available leading down into the crypt itself.
Great. I don't see in the dark, guys. I'm going to not light a candle or a torch.
Are you heading inside as well?
Yep.
You and Cordelia?
Yes, even
Cool.
though I can't see either.
Cordelia.
You know that dagger I gave you?
Yes.
It begins to shine like
Oh,
a
thank you.
torch.
Hells yeah.
Ooh.
I'm
Light
not letting.
spell.
I will stick close to Nyla.
Yeah. I got you.
She has the
small thing.
light. And I'm sure it will reflect off of her shininess.
Oh my lord, I mean.
Oh wait,
I heard
is that?
that,
Oh,
Matt.
you can hear Craig. I forgot I have.
Oh, wait, no,
I
that's
have the top
Craig,
on.
not Matt.
I was going to say, like, was that Matt? Because that sounded like me.
Nope, that was correct.
Okay.
Definitely
So I
Craig.
did hear Matt earlier.
Yeah, he's around.
All right. So you've cast the light on this dagger. Do you all dare descend?
Yep.
Yes.
To
Absolutely.
hell!
All right.
Oh, before we go down, what's the marching order? Who's hitting the spinning blades first?
So
Not going first.
I know Nyla and Cordelia can't see in the dark. Orthronus, do you have dark vision or no?
I do.
Okay.
I'd rather be at the back in case that if you guys see something up front, I can hide the dagger.
I feel like I should also stay in the back
Okay.
because, wizard.
Right.
Oh,
they're
that's right, you're
also important.
squishy.
You can actually just put like the dagger under your cloak and have like a hooded lantern to just give yourself like a bit of light without giving us away.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning on doing, just to be safe, but I definitely don't want to be in the front.
I will say you hold up this dagger a little bit to kind of like get a look in, and you do see the bottom of the steps turn towards the left, I believe that's what it is. So it does look like you get to at least a landing pretty quickly. You don't know if that's the bottom or if it goes deeper. How deep it goes.
Right. So I'll be going first as the tank, then Cordelia, and then Nyla and Celia,
then me.
Celia and Nyla.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You said Celia and Nyla or Nyla and Celia?
I'll go
Celia?
behind. I'll go at the very back, just so that if somebody attacks us from behind, you're safe.
I think
Okay.
you also might need to go forward because of the light, because Cordelia is relying on your knife.
She can hold on to Orthronus.
Okay. Sure.
Well, if you're
I'll
not,
just hang on.
if you're not holding like it under your cloak or hiding it, it does shed for a decent amount of area that she'd still be able to see.
Yeah, it's like it's not like going to go 5 feet and over, kind of. So it would be difficult. Like Cordelia probably could see me, and yeah, she could see around us, but I don't think
It's still a decent amount ahead as well.
Yeah. Yeah, very little. It's fine. It's fine. Orthronus can see in the dark. We're good.
All right. Do you guys want to continue a little bit further, or do you want to leave it off here?
A little bit further, just to give us a proper cliffhanger.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think a little bit further.
Like when you show us the horrible scene of murder or the giant monster waiting to ambush us,
Or that
or the
Zam's
fact that we
actually the
crashed some
BMG.
noble surprise party in the
And we
crypt.
can roll some initiative or
later.
something like that. All right. So after descending down these steps a little bit, you make your way into this area. Actually, oh wait, no. That totally works. That totally works. Who am I kidding?
Where do we
Howdy.
exit or enter?
Yeah, where are we coming from?
Yeah, you're entering from here. Darn it, giant Cordelia again.
Giant Cordelia.
Here to rule the world.
Did somebody just triple cast enlarge on her and she just goes Titan size?
Or the small spell has completely worn off. She's actually a giant, guys.
Her actual size. All right. Let me read over some stuff here. Yeah, you enter into this underground crypt. And you come to this sort of very dark, at this point, illuminated by this dagger, cobwebs hanging between the walls and the ceiling now. It looks like nobody's been down to visit in quite a long time. Except for you still see more of these footprints. They actually wrap around this corner. as you continue onwards, you turn this corner and I'd say we could probably leave this off here. Actually, no, we
Health
can go a
check,
little bit farther
everybody.
after this.
Stealth check, engage with the nature music.
You see a grisly sight as you come around this corner of 3 bodies laying on the floor. Not in caskets, of course, and not decayed. These are fresh bodies.
Oh, shoot.
Fun.
Robed in crimson and yellow robes. Everybody roll a religion check.
I was about to say, if you say that like it's Rainier and Clive and like people we just met that have been dead for a while.
12.
19.
Oh.
15.
Did you both roll 15s?
Yep.
Yeah.
I say, Cordelia, this looks... I think even you recognize this immediately as looking a little culty. But I think the rest of you recognize some of the filigree on these robes as that of demonic nature. Specifically, actually, diabolic nature, belonging to a devil. Quite a powerful one at that. You recognize these robes to be belonging to the cult of Asmodeus.
Ooh.
Great. Let's go kill some cultists.
You see...
Wait, no, the
I mean,
cultists are
someone
dead.
already did.
You're right,
somebody
sorry.
already
Oop.
killed these cultists.
Damn it!
Someone did it for us. Now, was it a good guy
knows?
or even worse, cultists?
I hope the worst cultist. Then I can say that I helped kill cultists.
Does anybody look to investigate this at all? A bit further?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't see in the dark, so
You got a dagger shedding light.
that's fair.
You
Poking
can
with the
see
dagger.
in light. Yeah, I don't have any
Step
tokens
forward.
up for them at this point in time.
No, I'm too
Yeah, no,
disappointed.
investigation.
I'd say either roll, the 3 of you who are investigating, you can roll either investigation or perception at this point in time.
Oh,
Okay.
I wonder what I'll roll.
Can I choose to give someone advantage?
You can do so if you wish.
23
I think I'll
investigation.
give Celia advantage.
Give it to Cordelia.
Yeah. Cordelia, you can take advantage.
Thank you.
My intelligence is not that great.
You said perception or investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a nat 20. I kid you
Oh,
not.
nice.
The little wizard raccoon
Yeah.
emblem that represents the 20 on my die is happy.
Some good
Aw.
rolls to round off the session.
I got
And
a
then-
15.
15? All right, that's still good. Because I think all of you get this. You all kind of examine these bodies, and you see they puddles of blood around, as it does look like they bled out, and the 3 of you find knife wounds. It, in fact, very much does look like these 3 were stabbed in the back. Actually, 2 of them were stabbed in the back. One of them seems to be withered with necrotic energy, as though through a inflict wounds spell. But particularly with you, Celia and Cordelia, you're looking at one of these bodies. 2 of them, one of the stabbed bodies is male, and the withered body is male. The 3rd body belongs to is female, and you actually, we end off the session with hearing a labored breath coming from one of these bodies.
One's alive.
One's alive.
Oh no,
It's
you
not
trying
hard to play nurse.
Oh,
Murder!
Immediately set
up
on
that
fire.
one.
And yeah, we can determine what you guys do next time.
I stab it right now. I stab all of them.
Even the
Gotta
dead
make sure
ones,
they're
they all
dead.
can stab.
Yo, double tap, man, double tap.
Here's the thing: if you cut their heads off, they can't come back as zombies.
And we can't speak with the dead if their heads are off.
Is that what you want?
I mean, we can.
Do we want to?
I mean, do we have that spell?
You don't.
I definitely don't.
I mean, not
No.
us,
You don't.
but there are other people.
Okay, so we're gonna just lug bodies out. That's gonna be great.
Well, no, that's why you cut off their heads. 'Cause if you have a bag full of heads, it's a little less conspicuous.
Can they still talk? If they're just the heads?
You can still cast the Speak with Dead spell. I think you just need the heads.
Oh, we should cut off heads more often.
I'd have to check on my ruling for that.
I got so dark so fast.
I'm sorry, I had to. I know. I was like, oh, so this is what happens when you go too far to the light side. You just
You're just gonna start
Everything is
sawing
okay
through
for
this
the
person's
game.
head.
Everything, so long, it's all about the end, guys. Whatever you do to get there.
greater good, guys. The greater good.
Ends justify the means, huh?
Yep.
Of course.
Oh man, Descent into Avernus is gonna be fun.
Burn.
I mean, I gotta wonder how Niall is gonna handle that. You've been sent to hell.
And my ancestors also were sent to hell at one point, so I know I'll be fine. I don't like that laugh.
I was trying to imitate Palpatine. How do you think I did? How do you think I did?
I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
He's being
6 out
nice.
of 10. It was a good first try.
My throat's just still a little sore.
That's fair. You have been coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was
This-
sick for a couple.
We're not. No one's at 100% right now.
Thank you for hosting, especially since you're not like perfect.
No, I'm
Mhm.
doing a lot better than I was, and I'm able to talk just fine. Though, still coughing occasionally, particularly when I talk a lot. But that
Or
is
when you try to be Palpatine.
particularly when I try to be Palpatine.
Yes.
You met Frankie, which is fun. You met Clive, had some fun interactions, and now the game's afoot.
Gonna murder some murdered folks.
So I will just share, just kind of with some of the structure of this adventure, talking abstractly. Chapters 1 through 3 have a more defined structure. I mean, 2's less defined. But chapter 1 and 3 have a more defined structure. But 4 and onward, which we are now in, they have some structure to them, but it's more a lot of information and letting you know that things can unravel in so many different ways.
Someone's getting Plagos! That's how I
Here's
do
my
that.
thing. Here's my thing. Who do you guys suspect did this? I have my candidate. I'll be putting them forth momentarily. What about you guys?
I think it's Rainier. Rainier just been bitch the entire time.
Or the castle enters.
I'm
That
still
might be too
Team
obvious.
Cordelia's dad is the BBG.
I think
Nope.
it might have been Rose.
Oh,
Don't say that about my baby!
Hey, she doesn't know something still.
Yeah, all I know is you guys did tongue
And that's
stuff with her.
why. Hey, don't knock her for that. That was.
I don't knock
totally
her, I knock
perfect.
you.
It's a very big piece of information.
The tongue information or something else?
Yes, the tongue
It
information.
was after the
Her
tongue
viper
thing,
tongue.
but before the horn thing. but after we took her to her place and she fell asleep.
That also sounds so. Really, I'm glad the game was over because Nyla would have definitely flipped.
Yeah, no, it's.
Look,
I mean,
we
for
got
us, I think.
drunk and she invited us to her place.
Actually, I think your horns actually probably. I think at the end of the day they're gonna dissipate because I think you had it for 2 days.
Yeah, I think it was only 2 days. Sad.
I
I
think she
had
got,
a
like,
crown
4.
of thorns. Like, weren't hers like permanent? Because I think she rolled the permanent one.
No, I think it was just she rolled the maximum amount of days that she could have it for.
Yeah, still, it was cool.
Yeah.
Y'all
Probably would be
sounds
good because that would be
like
a freaky thing to have permanently. A viper
No, I think
tongue.
that'd be cool.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
what
sure
would happen
used to it.
what if I rolled that?
Rolled what?
Would that change my
tongue?
tongue completely, or would I have a viper tongue like the size of the venom tongue?
I guess I would need to double check the writing on the drink effect that I had up. But yeah, I'm not certain offhand. Where is the page? Oh, here. I think this is it. Okay, yeah. Undiluted chaos. Let's see.
Bless you.
Yeah, some of these aren't even like cosmetic changes, but they're like just there's a whole bunch of weird things. Like, one of the options is all the scars on your body disappear for 1d8 days.
That's nice. You go to a nice party. Don't have to stress.
Or your shadow seems
I mean,
to move
it depends.
independently from you.
That's more like Has-Been Hotel.
Your footprints are backwards. You can't become dirty.
I want
You
that
grow an
spell.
extra finger on one of your
that-
hands.
That's all about connotations. Can't become dirty.
Yes, that is. What that exactly means is up to interpretation.
No snoo.
Oh, there's one that's just
Yeah,
you
that's the
forget
point.
the events of the past 46 days.
46 days?
4d6.
Okay, I
Oh.
was like specifically 46 days. Forget the month and a half.
Like, I go back to the day that I accidentally may have killed
Go
someone.
on.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Yeah, no, it's you guys actually rolled like right next to each other. That's right. You rolled. You gain an intricate pair of antlers, which fall off after 1d8 days, which I think you just rolled 2. And
A question: do I get to keep those horns, or do they magically vanish?
they don't magically vanish. There's nothing in that description. You just generated horns, and now they fall off, and now you can mount them to your wall if you choose. But I think you decide to have them form like a crown. Since you already had horns, you decided that they kind of
Yeah,
form
so
like a Darth
kind of
Maul
form
has
the crown.
crown.
I'm going to take them if I remember that they fell off, and I'm going to have somebody forge them into a pair of new knuckle dusters, just to punch people with my horns.
That could be fun.
That's kind of beautiful.
She rolled, your tongue becomes forked like a snake's for 1d4 days. And she rolled the maximum.
So it's just your normal tongue becomes forked. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that I guess wouldn't affect you all that much. Though I might,
Yeah, a
give,
little bit.
I might, also like add some extra flavor that it, gives an even further enhancement. Since you
True.
already
Well,
have.
it would suck if you could feel that, because I know some people say like it sucks when you do the whole tongue splitting thing. like a normal piercing. Always painful.
It does.
There's also some options on here for you become 1 foot taller, or you become 1 foot shorter for a certain amount of days.
I wish Cordelia got the taller one, just so like I just want to see
I
how
was
her
gonna
character.
say the shorter one.
I just want to see
hilarious.
Cordelia's character just lose it, realizing how great it is to be.
So the halfling knows what it's like, what a gnome has to go through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So a couple of other options I'm seeing are you register as undead, or another option, you register as a fiend to magic that detects them for a certain amount of days. Which would not be good.
Oh god, the church would be a flip. Wow, because I'm pretty sure some people have that stuff like on standby.
Yeah.
It's okay. You have me with you. I'll fight for you.
If you roll a
No,
1
because
or-
if you did it, you'd also think we were undead. Because if you did your own detection, you're like, oh, this person's been dead.
Yeah.
It's not the real Ithronis.
Yep. You're a vampire. What the fuck?
Like,
Motto.
oh no, someone killed you when I wasn't looking, and you came back from the dead.
Let me help you find peace by killing you again.
Let me release you from this curse.
Those are some fun options if you roll low. Oh, but that can be you like the last couple of options are okay. If you roll okay. If you roll a 70 through 80, you roll twice and using both effects, ignoring any rolls over 70. If you roll an 80 to an 85, you roll 3 times using all of the effects. 86 to 90, roll again. The next effect lasts twice its normal duration. A 91 through 95 is roll again. It lasts 3 times its normal duration. 96 through 100 is the effect is just permanent. Which does mean that you can get some of these, because some of these effects, particularly some of the lower ones, there's some that replicate the effect of potions, one that replicates the effect of a common ring, one that lets you just change into, you roll on the reincarnation table, and you change to that race.
Why the fuck not?
Could you imagine if you got that permanently? Just you take a shot at a random bar, and you go now something else entirely.
But you're so drunk you don't believe it.
Originally, the original effect is you just are that race for 1d4 days. But just imagine you're a human, and then you take a shot, and all of a sudden you're a kobold.
Why is everyone so tall?
God, now that would be a fun.
I would love it if I was a Goliath, I rolled that, and I was for either permanently or for a few days. I'm now a gnome, 2 feet tall, on tippy toes gnome. And I just look around and think why is that? Why am I still on the floor?
It's not me. It's
Because
you
my
guys.
entire body is the size of my old head.
Yeah. Oh, there's an option for you become a beast, which is basically you turn into an animal.
Aren't we all?
Option
a different
14.
animal.
You look uncannily attractive for 1d4 hours.
Oh
So
my
you
gosh. That would be great. Nyla could just be like, look at me, Celia. Look at me. Tell me you like me. Do it. Do it.
Nope.
Blind sight, tremor sense, telepathic connection to a random nearby humanoid. Swap bodies. You can swap bodies to somebody.
That would be
God.
hilarious. We need a swap body session.
No.
Body swap.
no.
Do you control it, or does it happen randomly?
It
Random. We all got
doesn't
it
say. I think that
random.
means that it says it's random. You have their abilities and stats, but your own personality.
Oh
so
my
you
gosh.
guys would literally swap sheets.
So,
Yes.
what would happen if, per se, I did this next to the black staff?
Good question.
Could I, as the black staff, get like a get out of jail free card for myself and my party members?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Like, this is good. Like, this is good for 1 arson. Give 2 town guards.
Good for 1 arson.
Yeah.
Does not expire.
A man after my own
1
heart.
arson,
Right.
1 breaking and entry, 1 aggravated assault.
You swap bodies for several days. The entire time you're just writing get out of jail free cards.
Yes.
Sounds
100%
I mean,
yes.
here's the thing. If
Not
I'm in that
using-
body, I'm not just writing them for you guys. I'm writing this for like my people and like the Doom Raiders. Just here, bunch of stuff, and I get access to her office, so like some information I can also pass on.
The Doom Raiders are exempt from laws.
The Doom Raiders get to write
Like,
the laws.
They are all of your guys'
That is-
business are going to be tax free for like the next few quarters. So save up.
I know this is a joke question, but I will just give an overly serious answer. She does not have the authority to do that.
We'll make her happy.
No, but the people who are going to question her won't realize until it's way too late.
Now, if you body swap with Laurel Silverhand,
I mean,
All right, now we
you
know.
might
who
be able
got
to get
hit.
away with that.
Now we know.
Now we
I
know.
mean, well, here's the thing though. Like, we're not trying to get away with it as much as I'm just trying to cause massive confusion.
This is also you would have to get extraordinarily lucky.
Oh yeah.
Because at that point, it's
Oh, yeah.
a 1 out of 100 chance, and then also random at that point as well.
Wouldn't it be
Actually-
funny if we switch bodies with the people who are actually bad guy, like the people that we really need to kill,
Oh God.
but we don't know it? We're like, I don't know who this is, but cool.
Yeah,
they
like,
got some cool
we
stuff.
traded bodies with the BBEG and we had no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll just
And,
randomly
yeah.
trade bodies with the Black Viper.
Or Cordelia's father.
Or Cordelia's father. Or
Question:
Tim.
If I switched bodies with Silas, like Duncan, and I just asked for a list of his crimes, and I went to the guards and confessed, would I switch back at the end of the days?
Well, that depends.
Whatever drink you guys got, we gotta go get it back. It's too powerful. Definitely
No,
not
I'm pretty
because I
sure
want to be
those was-
attracted to
that you've
Celia's
ever played.
I'm pretty sure those were some pretty expensive shots.
No, they were.
I'm rich.
Best game of
It's
Russian
fine.
roulette we've ever played.
Maybe go and cash out the Vault of Dragons, and then you can buy as much as you want.
Or switch places with the dragon.
Guys,
I don't
you
know if
can
that
play
works.
the lottery with this drink.
Oh
There's
shit!
one
I gotta
option
go.
that's
I just realized what time it is.
Yeah. There's one option that's just you become very itchy. Have a nice night.
Night, guys.
Hey guys,
Good
thank you for
night.
hosting, Michael. This has been
You
fun,
alright?
and thank you for coming, Kimmy. It was so good to hear your voice.
Guys.
Miss you guys.
Guys. I'll see you guys soon.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun. Take care, guys. This was fun. See you Wednesday.
See ya. Time for some Helldivers.